3, Shota Fuji and Enrico Border row 4, Herak Nadal and Mashez Gladitz row 5, Edgar and Pilagov and Simon Burke Christensen row 6, Daniel Krautz and Natalia Gladitz row 7, then it's Simon Hegley and Alex Partashev. Piotr Borisic will not take the start. So on the back row, be half a back row with Levente Castle going off grid number 18. It's going to be an 8-lap race, and it's going to be one which I think is going to be pretty entertaining. We've seen very, very good racing in the Micromax class throughout the day, and I think we're about to see another one. Let's hope everyone gets off to a nice and safe start. Here they come then onto the start-finish straight. To the left is Kroxor, to the right JJ, and we're all off away and racing. Kroxor leads them into the first corner. Kamata's gone into second place. Going into third is Leon Zelenko. Didn't quite see where JJ tucked into. I think it was fourth place, and it was. Fifth place is Shota Fuji, and just behind that, oh well, let's get back to that in a second because there is a change for second. That was Leon Zelenko, I believe, going through to second, and it was, and it changed for third place as well. Rito Kamata has now gone through to third place, so JJ down to fourth at this stage as they head down the back straight for the first time. Now down towards the last couple of corners, in towards the final chicane. A field fairly close together at this early stage. Now down the start-finish straight, and being helped along in second is Leon Zelenko by Rito Kamata, and that could see a lead change very, very shortly. Oh well, Rito Kamata wants second. A brave move. I must say that's the first time I've seen an overtake like that in the chicane in this class. Very good move from Rito Kamata there. Really caught Leon Zelenko out. It's usually the corner after the right-hand hairpin where it all goes off, but Rito Kamata catching out Leon Zelenko there, and it's put Zelenko under pressure from front row starter JJ as they head down towards the chicane. In fifth place there is the number 22, Max. So he likes to be known. Out of the last corner, there are your top five. In sixth place as well, not too far behind, is Herak Nadal as they head up towards the second corner. Number 46, Herak Nadal closing in on the top five. But look at the top two. Oh well, JJ makes a move for third place on Leon Zelenko. That's twice in as many laps. He's been passed there, and Rito Kamata takes the lead. Rito Kamata out front now leads the race as there was a little bit of contact through the hairpin there. No damage done, but Rito Kamata straight on the defensive. Now I believe this is the first time Rito's actually led a race all day, and trying to go to the outside there was Menart Krotsar. Don't hold me to that one though. As they head up towards the last chicane, that move, look how much the field has bunched together now. The entirety of the field almost within the same start-finish straight down towards turn one. Rito Kamata has a lot of his opponents now to deal with as they head up towards the chicane for the fourth time, and getting on the defensive there. Through the chicane they turn, now up towards the right-hander. Oh, and what a slight mistake from Menart Krotsar there. And, well, he has to go up the inside of Rito Kamata. Well, one of the drivers off there, I think that was JJ who briefly went off the circuit. It was. Who's come out in the lead of all of this? It was Leon Zelenko. Now, I don't think that was an intentional move from Rito Kamata. In fact, vice versa from Menart Krotsar. He was actually being passed by JJ. In the end, Rito Kamata found himself on the outside of not only one but two karts, and briefly off the circuit as well. Rito Kamata, let's see where this puts him. I think it's in 10th place. Yes, it is, exactly. Good guess that, wasn't it? Leon Zelenko then leads them down towards turn two. So Max is now in second. Third is Herak Nadal. It was worth the wait, wasn't it? Up towards the right-hand hairpin, and Leon Zelenko looking over his shoulder. Oh, some contact, and well, a half spin there. I tell you what, Herak Nadal doing a very good job to hold on to that one. Tried a move that was perhaps a little bit too ambitious, didn't work, and found himself going into a half spin. Managed to hold it. Did lose places for Nadal, I think. Well, Nadal losing a place or two. It has given a handy lead to Leon Zelenko, who turns his way onto the start-finish straight. Now these four drivers behind got to work together here to try and reel in Leon Zelenko. Shota Fuji and JJ. Also in that group is the number 48, Simon Burke Christensen, sorry. So Simon Burke Christensen also in that group and is going to challenge for third place. There goes Simon Burke Christensen up the inside. Well, in fact, that was JJ, I believe, actually making the move on Shota Fuji for third. It was. So Simon Burke Christensen just behind. You can see there the number 48 started on the outside of row 6, driving a very impressive race. Now, I saw the number 15 just going through there. That's Raphael Renhofer up to 6th place. Nadal is down to 7th. Menard Kreutzor is now up to 8th place, and Zelenko being reeled in here. Just 2 laps to go as they cross the line then. Leon Zelenko has to now try and hold off Max as his opponent. In towards the chicane. Out the chicane they turn. We'll be seeing he moves. Oh, and well, that was that Menard Kreutzor, who was briefly off the circuit in the middle of your picture there. The pole sitter now all the way down in 8th place and looks a little bit rattled at this stage. But look at the leader, Leon Zelenko, on the defensive for the first time since taking the lead. Up towards the, well, there's a move for 3rd place there. Well, it's for 4th place. That was Christensen taking 4th place away from Fuji. Look at JJ in 3rd place. He can see that a battle's about to kick off for the lead, and he wants to be involved in it. Last up as they head through turn 1. Now down towards turn number 2. In towards the chicane. Will Zelenko defend? Yes, Leon Zelenko to the on the defensive. Max looks to the outside. Now up towards the chicane. Oh, and a spin there for the number 48, I think that was. Is up ahead, trying to take the lead is Max. JJ now right with them. That was, I think, that was Christensen, who may have took a half spin in the chicane. We'll catch up with that later, though, as JJ's trying his favourite move into the left-hander. And I think for the first time, doesn't make it stick. Down towards the chicane, Leon Zelenko, your leader, defending where he doesn't really need to. He's got this race tied up, but who's going to take second? Well, Leon Zelenko's drove a good race here. He's taken the opportunities when they've been handed to him and takes the win. Very, very pleased with it was Leon Zelenko. He wins by just under 2.5 tenths from Max. 3rd place, JJ. A good recovery drive in the last few laps from him. Would have liked to have get in the top 2, I imagine, but I'm sure he'll take 2nd place. Shota Fuji finishes in 4th place. Menard Kreutzor was 5th in the end. So with that last lap incident, which I believed involved Simon Burke Christensen, who dropped to 7th place. 6th place was Raphael Renhofer, and it was Marseille Gladitz, Levente Casor, and Rico Fardera was in 10th place. Rito Kamata, well, you have to feel sorry for Rito, who once led the race. A confirmation of the result coming up on your screen, of course, before we go into scrutineering and any post-race judgments, but that's how it is for now. Rito Kamata, got to feel sorry for the damned racing driver, deserved a lot better than 11th. Herak Nadal was 10th, Edgar and Hula Dov was in 13th place, and it was Simon Hegerle, Alex Partishev, Talia Gladitz, Daniel Kraus 17th, of course, Piotr Borisik. Piotr is with us tomorrow. All our best wishes on the circuit. Well, that's heat number 5 done here at Speed Rod at the Rotax Max Grand Festival. Taking the win, Leon Zelenko.